Welcome to today's session, which is 5B, and it's titled Famous Films. This is our second lesson from Unit 5 from our book Face to Face Elementary, and I'm your instructor, Joey Walker. In this lesson, we will learn past simple of the regular verb, specifically the pronunciation, the past of some simple, the past simple of some irregular verbs, past simple affirmative, negative, and interrogative, and WH questions in past simple. Okay, so let's start with the pronunciation of ed of regular verbs. Remember, a regular verb is the one that once we have the verb in base form or in present, for example, want, we want to make it into past, we add ed. So regular verbs have the ending ed, but this ed has three different set of pronunciations. So let's start back to first forward because it's easier. For example, ending L, call, we add the ed, and this ed it's pronounced like the called. Clean, ending N, we add the ed, and then it's pronounced called. So all of these are going to be this ed are going to be pronounced like a d. We say called, clean, ending with an r, offer, offered. We have sound G, damage, ed, pronounced like the damaged, damaged. We have B like love, loved, S like use, used. We have Z like amazed. We have rub, B, rub, rubbed. We have M, claimed, claimed. Okay, so this is ending D. We have soft consonant ending. We add ed, pronounced like a D. Whenever we have a strong consonant ending like P, K, F, GH, SH, CH, double S, CX, we pronounce that AD like a T. Example, help, helped, looked, sniffed, laughed, washed, watched, kissed, danced. Oh, this is a sound like a C or an S, and fixed. Okay, we have other ending sounds like vowel, like play, played, follow, followed, enjoy, enjoyed. These are ending ed that's pronounced like a D. So we have weak consonant sound and vowel sound. We pronounce the ed in past tense like a D. And then we have the ending with the sound T and D. For example, want, we say wanted or wanted, need, needed. So ending T and D, we add the ed wanted or wanted or needed. So that would be the rule for this. If you want to simplify, and because this is hard to remember if you're non-native and you want to speak fast, remember T and the ending we pronounce ed, wanted, needed, faded. But the rest you can either pronounce them like a T or a D. Phonetically, that doesn't make that much of a difference. If I say helped and helped, really, really phonetically, that's not a big problem. So you can use it either one. But for an exam, it is used like this. Moving on, we have a past tense of regular verbs. So here we have leave, make, become, meet, get, write, and win. Okay, so what we're going to do is check some pictures. Number one, we have final exam with an A. Which one is it related to? Leave and final exam, make, become, meet, get. Correct. So we say I get past tense got. I got an A in my final exam. That would be the mark for the match. This one, this is simple. Write, write a letter, wrote a letter. How about this one? I meet my friends after school, or I met my friends last week. So that would be meet, to get together or to know for the first time somebody. How about this one? It's easy. It's a medal. So you win or won. If you're good in soccer, you can win a medal, or I won a medal in the tournament. The next one would be this one. Normal girl, and then a doctor. This is become. She studied and became a doctor. So this is to transform to be somebody else or to have some different attributes. For example, water becomes ice with low temperature. Okay. So whenever we transform one to another, we say become, became. She became a doctor. Next one, this one, we see the girls and the guys doing something. They're making. You can see they are making a cake. They make cakes or they made a cake. And our last one would be this one. Leave. I leave work at 3. He left on vacations. For example, we have leave and left. Okay, so those are the verbs that we have. So whenever we talk about affirmative, we already know that we can use in regular verbs ed like walk, walk. So we say I walked, you walked, he, she, it walked, we walked, you walked, and they walked. If we want to make this one affirmative, we just use the ed for the regular verb play, played, dance, danced. But we can also use the irregular conjugation run, ran, sing, sang, and that would be the affirmative, how we conjugate the affirmative. Whenever we use the negative, we use auxiliary did not, contraction didn't. To say didn't walk, you didn't go, he didn't sing, we didn't play, you didn't run, etc. Right? So all of these, we just use didn't in the base form, not the conjugation. Whenever we make an interrogative, we say did. Did I walk? Did you work? Did she play? Did we talk? Did you run? Did they walk? Okay, so answer. Did you work? Yes, I did. And remember, we use the yes, then the pronoun and the auxiliary. Did you work today? Yes, I did. Did you see a movie last week? No, I didn't. We say yes or no, the pronoun, and the auxiliary or the auxiliary not in negative. Okay, so let's move on. So this is how we structure affirmative, ed for regular verbs or conjugation for irregular verb, and affirmative. In negative, we use didn't, then the base form. And in question, we start with did and then the verb, the base verb, not the conjugation in past. So let's go to our questions. We have WH question who. We use who whenever we're talking about a person. What whenever we're referring to an object. When whenever we're referring to a time. Whenever we're referring to a place. Why whenever we want a reason, and how if we want to know a state or a procedure. Example, if I say who did you see? Who did you see? See, who did you see? I saw my mother. So see, we use question form, base verb, and the answer we use the irregular. In this case, saw. What did you do? What did you do? I had lunch. For example, answer. When did you go? I went last week. Where did she read? Oh, she read in the park. Why did you fight? We fought. Remember when whenever we ask why, we answer because or to. In this case, why did you fight? Because she was angry and I was angry. And how did it go? How did it go? It was okay at the end, or it was terrible. We still don't speak to each other. Okay, so in this we summarize, like we use affirmatives, the conjugation either with ed irregulars or the irregular conjugation. Whenever we make questions, we say did you, did he, did she, any pronoun, any noun. If we all use open questions, we use either one of these before the auxiliary, the pronoun or noun, and the verb. Okay, so with this we conclude this section, this session, and have fun. Take care. I'll see you here the next time. I'll keep on posting those videos. See ya.